Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michael Mastro. This is Vastu Creations YouTube channel. Today, we're going to look at the very interesting chart of Shakira, who's a the most famous Latin singer. And if you look to the eastern horizon when she was born using Vedic sidereal zodiac, not Western tropical zodiac, you would see the constellation of Pisces rising at 12 degrees. First, we'll look and see how the planets support her success, and then we'll see timing of events and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So first of all, we have Sun. Any multicona sign, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 11, their rulers become functional malefic, meaning they could cause some challenges. So we see in the challenging houses of the 6th, the 8th, and the 12th house, called the Dustana houses, we see Leo in the 6th, the 5th sign of Leo, and that's ruled by Sun. And then in the 8th house, we see Libra, ruled by Venus. And then in the 12th house, we see Aquarius, 11th sign Aquarius, ruled by Saturn. So those three planets, along with Rahu and Ketu, can cause some challenges, either through when they get close to the rising sign degree or through aspect or conjunction, either in the birth chart or the transit chart. So we have challenging Sun ruling that 6th house. So that has to do with, that's the prime indicator of her health. And she does have this thing called toxoplasmosis, which has to do with infection and inflammation. And she has to be careful. Then we have weak infant state moon. Any planet that's less than 5 degrees or more than 25 is said to be weak and not be able to support its significations. So moon is ruling the house of entertainment, and it is placed in creativity, and it is placed in its own sign. So that gives it a little bit of boost. But anyway, so for moon, gives entertainment, and moon itself is public. So for the public, she is said to be the queen. Moon is the queen of Latin music. She's very sensitive, intuitive, and prone to emotional, mental issues, depression. Then we have weak infant state Mars. Mars is also less than 5 degrees. It is ruling the house of wealth and fame and stability in the marriage or in the partnership. And so gives her wealth and fame through Mars indications, which is passion and drive. But she does have some issue with her long-term relationship. Then we have weak old age, just slightly old age, Mercury. Mercury is ruling the house of partnerships, and it's in the career house. So it connects a career with partnerships, and Mercury itself has to do with musical expression, and Mercury makes her very much a critical and a perfectionist. Then we have weak old age Jupiter. Jupiter is ruling the career house, and it's sitting in the 2nd house of wealth and fame and stability in relationships. So her career comes through her positive influence, her optimistic nature. She is very inspiring to many of her followers. Then we have challenging Venus. Venus ruling the house of setbacks, delays, and it is placed in the 1st house. So Venus in the 1st house gives her great beauty. And the 8th house also has to do with windfalls, other people's money. So she's been quite successful. And it gives her the ability. Now, eighth house has to do with vulnerabilities. So her ability to express her vulnerabilities in her music makes her very relatable to her fans. And then we have challenging Saturn. Saturn is ruling the house of the 12th house. And it gives her the ability to separate from who she is to take on these performing roles. Saturn does afflict the house of partnerships. Fame can go up and down. Second house, 11th house of income can go up and down, and the stability in relationships. Then we have challenging Rahu and Ketu. They're always opposite each other, balancing the spiritual and the material in their life. Rahu gives her, the desire for drama and to express that drama and vulnerability, and Ketu gives her some insight into how to be famous, have wealth, and stability in the relationships. Let's look at the timing of events. When she was very young, her brother died during a Rahu period, unexpected events, Rahu. 2000, she got her first Grammy during a Mercury period. Mercury, connecting career and partnerships. And then in 2013, she had a son during a Saturn period. Saturn is sitting in the house of children. And then in 2015, she had, I think, another son during a K2 period. K2 is sitting in the house of wealth. Then we have 2017, a vascular lesion of a right vocal cord and some depression during a sun period. So sun is connected to, it's in her house of connections, and it's her prime health indicator. So a lot of times anything that has to do with her health would be connected to sun. 2022 in June, she separated from her partner during a Venus period. Venus causing, major drama, death-like experience, separations, endings. And then in 2022, just a little bit later, next month, she got charged with tax fraud during K2 period. K2, unexpected events. Then she had an accident, jet ski accident on Labor Day of this year, September, and that you can see in the transit chart on the left. The inner circle is where the planets were when she was born, and the outer circle is where the transit were on that day. And so Saturn, natal Saturn, is afflicting transit Venus. So Saturn causing these unexpected events to Venus. Venus is ruling the house of accidents. So luckily, I don't think anybody was hurt in that accident. And in 2000, and also in this September of this month, she got a Video Vanguard Award during a Venus period. Venus, it's kind of sitting in her first house of name and fame. So yeah, that was quite a prestigious award. So you can see how a lot of these planets are giving her great strength, but she's doing a lot of charity work that's balancing her malefics. They're transforming the malefics. We don't want to make them stronger. So Sun, Venus, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. And then to strengthen the weak planets, my favorite remedy, the Kavash, which is a silver locket containing the Devatai yantras for those planets, would be recommended. If you'd like to see the Kavash or order one or get a reading or learn Vedic astrology, you can go to www.vastucreations.com. Thank you so much for listening.